Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ultimate Edge Sports talking NFL. Today, we're diving into one of the wildest end of the season moves in Trevon Diggs getting waived by the Dallas Cowboys and immediately claimed by the Green Bay Packers. This happened just days ago, right at the turn for the new year. For Cowboys fans, this feels like an end of the era type thing, but let's not forget there's somewhat of a rebuilding process that the Cowboys are going through. So that wouldn't be to no surprise. Diggs was drafted by Dallas in 2020, second round out of Alabama. If we remember, he exploded onto the scene in 2020 when Mike McCarthy was head coach. He led the league with 11 interceptions, two pick sixes, first team All Pro, back to back Pro Bowls in 21 and 22. The Cowboys locked him up in 2023 with a massive 5 year deal, $97 million extension. Everyone thought he was, well, basically the cornerstone of that secondary. But then injuries hit hard, tore his ACL in early 2023, played just 2 games that year, came back in 24, but only 11 games. And in 2025, just 8 games dealing with a knee issue and then bizarre concussion from a TV pole falling on his head at home. Ain't that bizarre? On the field, he wasn't the same ball hawk as we know. 0 interceptions this year in 2025, and quarterbacks were torching him, posting near perfect passer ratings when targeting him. Off the field, things got messy too. Reports of friction with the coaching staff over his rehab. He did some of it away from the team facility. Clashes about scheme. Diggs wanted more than coverage, more man coverage, but Dallas was heavy on zone, as we know it. And the final straw, well, after their Christmas Day win over the Commanders, Diggs asked to stay in the D.C. area to see family, but didn't fly back with the team. So how was that? Head coach Brian Schottenheimer called it a culmination of multiple factors, performances off the field stuff, all of it. Cowboys waived him on December 30th, 2025, right before their finale with the New York Giants. So no guaranteed money left after this season. So it was a cleanish break for Dallas, saves them cap space heading into 2026. But the twist, Green Bay swoops in December 31st and claims him off waivers. Now he's a Packer, eligible for playoff run as a number 7 seed. And get this, Reunion City. Michael Parsons was traded to Green Bay before the 2025 season, and that blockbuster for Kenny Clark and picks. Parsons and Diggs were super close as we know it. They were Cowboys teammates for years, even held joint pressers. Parsons posted "We're back" on social media when the claim happened. Diggs also reunites with college teammate Xavier McKinney at safety. For the Packers, it's low risk, high reward. Their secondary got hammered by injuries late in the year. Guys like Nate Hobbs and Kamal Hayden out. Defense was slipping, giving up big points. Diggs gives them veteran depth for the playoffs. And since no guarantees beyond 2025, they can cut or restructure him in the offseason without much pain. His 2026 salary is around 14 to 15 million, but fully non-guaranteed. He will bounce back in Green Bay. Will he? He's only 27, still has that gambling instincts that made him a turnover machine, as we know it. Change of scenery, playing with friends could reignite him, but only God knows. But if the injuries and cover lapses continue, Packers move on easy. Cowboys side, they're rebuilding defense big time in 2026. Lost Parsons in the trade. Now Diggs is gone. Deron Bland's dealing with his own injury status history. Big needs at corner and edge. Wild how fast things change in the NFL. But from All Pro in Dallas to playoff hope in Green Bay overnight, that's the league, though. What do you think? What do we expect? Redemption arc for Diggs and Lambeau, or faded out? Hit me up and tell me what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please. Thanks for tuning in. Ultimate Edge. Until next time. Thanks.